Okay, so we're gonna work on customizing the templates. So now that we've created a couple rules and getting them set up to be sent out, then we'll want to go in and make changes to the templates. So you basically you can add as many templates as you want to customize the text or images on each of the pages. So I highlighted the two that we're using with stars. So we've got when an order is created, basically what we're doing then is we're then saying after a specific amount of days we're going to resend one out until they order again. And then the same thing with no activity. So this one has subject line, so you can make changes to this, and you can say best selling products tailored to your taste. You could change that to whatever you'd like, as well as the customer no activity. Come to Medicus Health and save up to 20%. So obviously this one is probably one we'll want to change. And see our new products. Go ahead and save that. Then what we'll be able to do here is go back into it and do a live preview. So what you see here is we've got a banner. We've got 3 banners that you can utilize. Then hello, and then the person's name would come up. Since you visited our store, we've dramatically broadened our product range. Come to our website and check out our new arrivals. So what we can do is add a button. Let me go ahead and grab one from this location. And what this gives us the ability to do is add linking to this. So you could say I want to add view our best sellers, or we could do view our newest products. And what I will send in the email is what those links will be. So for example, with new products, we've got a category that you guys have set up, or I've set up, that we can basically, you can change it so it'll be new products instead. And what that gives you the ability to do is the customer then can just click on that and it'll bring them up into that category specifically. So, you could change the hello function. This is calling the customer's name. So I would kind of stay away from that. So what this stands for is translation. So you could translate it to another language if you wanted to. So if you had multiple languages, you could make those changes. With that being said, this is pretty basic. We can add whatever text you want in there. And then secondly, what there should be able to have at some point is the ability for it to introduce products that are similar to what they purchased in the past. This one in particular does not have that. This is more of just an activity, no activity one, but like in this specific one for this order created, I know that they have a function added into it. So if you come down here, you'll see how they've got layout and related products. So I've got visit our best sellers, but then in here you can see there's previous order information, and I don't see how it's going to actually add that in there, but I can add related products to the existing orders that they've got in there. So what you'll see is this is the documentation that Amnesty has that I showed in the last video, the link. And so if you scroll all the way down, you can see this is pretty far down on the page. You can see here's the template content we were looking at earlier, and you can see that it has a handle for settings. You can say I want it to have quotes, so it helps you show all the list of ordered items that you had before, as well as cross-sell, as well as upsell, and then related. I'm not sure which one you guys use, cross-sell or upsell, but that is an option. And then what that would do then is show items that they purchased in the past, what those related items would be with them. Then you can show the different modes. So like having it in a table mode, so having it products 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, as well as listing, which would be straight down, and then 2 other options. I would stay away from those. And then you have the ability to show images or not show images, and then all the rest of the stuff that goes along with it. So once you've finished the template, you can always preview it here, and then you can also test it by going to, you hit save, and then you can go back into the follow-up email portion, go to rules, and then go into the one that's active that you're looking at, and go to test. And right now they're being sent to my address, so you could go in and send copies to yourself, and I believe if you do that, then it'll send the copy to you. It'll still be missing some items. I don't believe the email or the product portion will come in. So in this particular case, you can see here, we hit the send button. I received from this individual the email, and this is what it looks like. So you've got view our best sellers, and then you've got the related items below this that are what she bought. So not all of the individuals will get this. It depends on the products that they purchase, and then whether or not those products have related items to them. So most of the case they'll be able to do that. So they'll have view our best sellers, and then you could change that however you want, but then in this particular case they were able to get products as well. So so lastly, we've got the queue. So we've got a bunch of our email queue. What I would be worried about if we were to send stuff out now is that the queue has been building. So what I would recommend is when we turn this on is to get rid of some of these. You'll see that this most likely is not a valid user. Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on the person's real name. It doesn't look real to me. So I'm going to go by scheduled. And it looks to me like we've got 530 records, so it looks to me like they're probably pretty valid at this point. They probably don't get put into the queue until products or until the emails are created. So as you can see, when they're going to be sent out, so later on in the month. So take a look at this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions, and then the text changes and stuff, if you guys have a better understanding of what you want in there and you don't really feel like making the changes, it's really easy for me to go in there and make those changes myself. So if you want, go ahead and send me over anything that you want changed on it, and we'll go from there.